I was also afraid that if I didn't say something right or say it in a way that, oh, he'd be walking out the door.
Amy Roloff gets honest about infertility, pregnancy, and fears. Amy Roloff is moving to Washington, shifting near Tori and Zach's house. And finally, Amy Roloff and Chris Marek buying a new farm. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some exciting news from the world of little people, big world. That's right. Amy Roloff and Chris Marek have just made a huge life decision. They've bought a new farm. Stick around as we dive into all the juicy details about their new adventure and what it means for the Roloff family. Amy Roloff. Hi everyone, it's Amy here. Chris and I are so thrilled to share this new chapter of our lives with you. We've found the perfect place to start fresh and create new memories together. Chris Marek. That's right, Amy. We can't wait to show you around and give you a sneak peek into what we've been working on. So, what led Amy and Chris to make this big move? Let's rewind a bit and explore their journey. After Amy and Matt Roloff finalized their divorce, Amy decided it was time to move on from the Roloff farms where she had spent so many years. She wanted a place that she and Chris could call their own, a place that represented their new life together. Amy Roloff. Leaving Roloff Farms was a difficult decision, but I knew it was the right one. I needed a fresh start, and Chris and I wanted a place where we could build our own dreams. Finding this new farm was like finding a piece of our future. The search for the perfect farm wasn't easy. Amy and Chris looked at several properties before finding the one. Each visit brought them closer to their dream, and they knew they wanted a place that felt like home. Chris Marek. We had a list of must-haves, a good amount of land, a cozy farmhouse, and space for Amy's business ventures. It took time, but when we found this place, we knew it was meant to be. Amy Roloff. It was love at first sight. The farmhouse had so much character, and the land was beautiful. We could envision ourselves here, creating new memories and enjoying life together. Amy Roloff. All right, everyone, welcome to our new farm. We're so excited to give you a tour. Let's start with the farmhouse. The farmhouse is a blend of rustic charm and modern comfort. Amy and Chris have already started mezzanines and cozy decor. Amy Roloff. I love this kitchen. It's spacious and perfect for cooking and baking, which I absolutely enjoy. I can see us hosting family dinners and making delicious meals here. Chris Marek. The living room is my favorite spot. It's warm and inviting with a beautiful fireplace. I can already picture us sitting here on cold evenings, enjoying a good book or watching a movie. Now, let's take a look at the land. The new farm has plenty of space for Amy and Chris to pursue their passions and hobbies. Amy Roloff. One of the things I love about this farm is the barn. It's perfect for my business, Amy Roloff's little kitchen. I can expand my operations and even host events here. Chris Marek. And there's plenty of land for us to enjoy outdoor activities. Whether it's gardening, hiking, or just relaxing, we have all the space we need. Narrator. Of course, this new adventure wouldn't be complete without the support and reactions of family and friends. Zach Roloff. I'm really happy for Mom and Chris. This place is amazing, and I can see them being really happy here. Tori Roloff. It's such a beautiful property. The kids are going to love visiting Grandma and Grandpa here. Matt Roloff. It's great to see Amy and Chris so happy. I wish them all the best with their new farm. So, what are Amy and Chris's plans for the future on their new farm? Let's find out. Amy Roloff. We have so many ideas and dreams for this place. We want to create a space that's not only beautiful but also functional for our needs. Chris Marek. We're planning to grow our own vegetables, maybe even get some animals. It's going to be a lot of work, but we're ready for the challenge. Amy Roloff. And of course, we want to continue welcoming family and friends here. This farm is not just for us, it's for everyone we love. Amy and Chris' new farm is more than just a property. It's a symbol of new beginnings and endless possibilities. We can't wait to see what the future holds for them in this beautiful new chapter of their lives. Thanks for joining us on this tour of our new farm. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And more update. Amy Roloff is moving to Washington, shifting near Tori and Zach's house. Fans beg Amy Roloff, don't lower yourself to this nonsense. Amy Roloff gets honest about infertility, pregnancy, and fears. Playing Amy on Little People, Big World, Amy Roloff is being candid about her own experience with anxiety, pregnancy, and infertility. She is now revealing this part of her journey, which some of her fans may not be familiar with. So what exactly did Amy reveal this week? Amy's 4 grown children today are Molly, Jacob, Jeremy, and Zach. She also has 7 grandchildren. That being said, she did not reach this point in her life easily. In her most recent Instagram live video, she talked about how challenging it was to present her 4 children to the outside world. Amy's life is not really private because she appears on TLC. From her divorce from Matt Roloff to her marriage to Chris Marek and all points in between, fans have seen a number of significant, intimate moments in her life. She appears to be used to being open and disclosing a lot of information about the highs and lows of her real life at this time. Since it was only Mother's Day this week, Amy's live Instagram video was all about parenthood. During her live broadcast, which her friend Lisa joined, she talked about her own experience with infertility. Although Amy had always desired children, Lisa pointed out that she struggled to conceive. Amy disclosed that she was sick as a youngster and questions whether this is the cause of her infertility. Unfortunately, Amy Roloff and her ex-husband Matt had trouble getting pregnant because of her irregular periods. According to her defense, I wasn't regular, so I never knew when that time of the month was coming. After a number of hard and difficult years, the Lpbw couple finally went to a fertility clinic. This gives her the opportunity to become pregnant multiple times. For a young child, this posed additional risks. That was concerning, she admitted. Because I'm petite, I knew I could carry 1 baby, but could I carry 2? Can I bring 3 people? Amy Roloff thought she would need to have the pregnancy lowered if she became pregnant with twins or triplets. Thankfully, everything went smoothly, and she gave birth to her twins, Zach and Jeremy, without any issues. Fans beg Amy Roloff, don't lower yourself to this nonsense. Little People, Big World is off the air after 25 seasons, and viewers may be wondering what the cast is doing now to make money. Based on the most recent updates making the rounds, fans begged and pleaded with Amy Roloff to find a different way to go about making a buck. So what happened with this recent situation, and what are viewers saying? The cancellation of Little People, Big World was confirmed after TLC's Season 25 final. After Zach and Tori Roloff made the decision to leave the program and pursue their own interests, this is what the majority of viewers anticipated. But it took months before the news was officially announced. The majority of the cast is relieved that Season 25 was the last chapter, according to current Little People, Big World insider information. A large number of them are eager to take a break and concentrate on other tasks. Matt Roloff, it turns out, was the only one who wanted things to go on. Since Little People, Big World is no longer airing, many fans are curious about the cast's hobbies and earnings since the network no longer pays them on a regular basis. It appears that Amy Roloff is marketing a new product online based on her most recent posts. Amy Roloff is advertising a rotary cheese grater to her large following on TikTok, according to her most recent posts. Using this new product in her own kitchen, Amy posted a video stating that it is excellent for creating homemade carrot cake and other recipes. Even though many fans of Little People, Big World recognize that the cast must find other ways to earn money now that the program isn't filming, many of them nevertheless criticized Amy Roloff for this most recent cash grab. Many of the jokes and cheese puns made by Little People, Big World fans also implied that Amy was beneath her by trying to sell this cheese grater. According to several viewers, she shouldn't be doing this only because she is probably receiving a kickback and slash or a portion of the sales from marketing this grater. One commenter said, "Hey man, anything to make a buck and not get a real job again." Of course she wants to push products on TT and sell cool books and film on TLC. Another person chimed in, saying, "Well, her personality grates, so it's fitting." A third person said, "Amy, don't lower yourself to this nonsense. You don't need the money." Amy Roloff is moving to Washington, shifting near Tori and Zach's house. Little people, Big World star when her show isn't being shot. Amy Roloff likes to provide her viewers in-depth live updates. She has spent a significant amount of her life performing on television. For years, viewers of the Lpbw series have followed her as she takes some of the most difficult decisions in life. She and her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, made their reality TV debut together. The family conflict has pervaded Roloff Farms for many years. She sold her portion of the farms to her ex-husband following their divorce. Her new spouse, Chris, lives with her at the moment and visits her kids often. But what about relocating to Battleground? Amy's admirers were taken aback when she suggested this. Amy Roloff and Chris Marek now live close to the Roloff Farms. But lately, she had been searching for a bigger house. Fans of Lil People, Big World have been speculating about her potential move to Washington. Amy visits her grandchildren, Zach and Tori, on a regular basis. She just announced that she would be moving to Battleground, Washington. In addition, she suggested that she move in with Chris if all went well. A fan asked the Lpbw star if she had any plans to move near Zach and Tori's property. "Well," she went on, "you know what? I don't remember if we discussed it last year. We like the house and the backyard of the house we currently reside in," she added. Amy claims that her lovely modern home is only 15 minutes from the Roloff Farms. She continued by saying that more space would have been ideal, even though the location was fantastic. According to the Lpbw star, she and Chris would want to move to a home with a little bit more space on a strict budget. She didn't know where it was, though. In order to be nearer to Zach and Tori, who have been working on this subject for some time, Amy suggested that she move to Washington. "Tori has taken me to a few places," she added. The way Amy responded to the idea was, "Yeah, wow." Amy lived at the Roloff Farms for many years. She became used to the large space as a result. Since her divorce from Matt, she has been missing having enough space. Zach and Tori Roloff, who are cast members of Lpbw, live in Battleground, Washington, with their 3 kids. Tori and her mother-in-law, Amy, share a unique affinity. Tori is attempting to live close to her home. It is inconvenient for Amy and Chris to have to travel 45 minutes to meet Zach, Tori, and their children. During a Q&A session on Instagram, a fan asked Tori if she would like to relocate to Oregon. To everyone's surprise, though, Tori was attempting the exact opposite. She was actually prepared to get a place for Amy close to her own. Amy Roloff serves up heartbroken news for Little People Big World fans. At this time, TLC has not issued an official statement about this tragic news. However, it is coming from members of the extended family who are speaking in public. There are other Roloffs who have stayed out of the public eye on this issue. There is a limit to what they may say under the contract. Amy, however, has news of her own to share. She made a career-related announcement this week on social media. Everyone was expecting Amy Roloff to release a new cookbook. Some even had opinions on the future cover's design. After considering their feedback, Amy made an announcement on Monday that she had made a decision. Eat, Love, Gather is the name of Amy's latest cookbook. A snapshot of Amy standing at her kitchen counter has been chosen by her as the cover art. Anyone would be famished after seeing her with that platter of pesto spaghetti. "I can't wait to see the final result." She provided us with this example, which gives us a decent idea. This enticing cover choice was certainly not all that Amy had to offer. According to her announcement, the cookbook is set to be released in mid-October. Midway through the month September, I believe. Therefore, we are aiming for a release date of around the next month. Thanks a lot. What thrilling news! Amy has, of course, published books before. Her famous A Little Me piece from a few years ago claimed that Karen and Matt had started dating before her marriage to him ended. Oh no! Amy is also often linked to food in the minds of her many fans. Having her baked goodies on hand is a given, for both personal and professional reasons, including providing for her family. It was Amy who proposed that Roloff Farms whip up a batch of pumpkin salsa. It seems like Matt was the one who first rejected the proposal. However, it was a huge success. For Amy, the prospect of a cookbook in 2023 is, thus, very thrilling. She has a lot of admirers who can't wait to see the recipes she teaches. Amy might see photos of people using them if they post about them online. This is a great opportunity for her cookbook to get some free attention, and her followers just like it. To be fair, this follows the announcements regarding Tori and Zach. It can be an unfounded worry. After all, not even a close relative is immune to being incorrect. Am I correct? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.